right, we're about 20 minutes from Napa, so hopefully we can get there and get some brake cleaner, take care of this. Looks like the temperature sensor is working. I took that Teflon tape off. Thanks for those suggestions, guys. Really appreciate the comments on that. At the moment, it's got a temperature that looks fairly accurate up there, 166 degrees. For those that are just catching up, I just put a brand new transmission in the truck last week. Yeah, it's a long story, but they had to completely rebuild everything. I put all billet internals, so it should be built up a little bit stronger to handle the weight and the load and all that stuff a little better this time. So there's also a larger transmission cooler radiator fin in the front. It's like basically made for like a full-size semi-truck, so hopefully that will keep it a little bit cooler. If that doesn't work, I might have to do like an auxiliary cooler in the future with its own fan and everything. But all right, guys, I stopped again a second ago, and the alternator is super hot to the touch. I think it's pretty much burned up inside and it's about to go. But we're gonna get a new alternator, or at least get to Napa, test it out, and throw a new belt on and get everything cleaned up. So that's our plan. Hopefully we make it there. Well, good news, y'all. There's our place. Barely make it to Napa over here. We'll get this checked out and see what's going on. All right, let's park around the side so we don't get bombarded when we're changing stuff here. First thing I do is touch the alternator with my hands. See how hot she is still. Ah, yeah, that burned me up. Yep, that is piping hot. The alternator's bad. Get the serpentine belt off, clean all the pulleys. Yeah, I think what happened, like, they did an awesome job with transmission, good job, but he told me that he spilled about a quart of transmission fluid, probably when he was working up here. He was sitting on something and just knocked it over. Anyhow, we're gonna get this belt off. So I wanna say it's a 15 millimeter right there. We put on there, pull the idler pulley this way. It takes the tension off the belt. We'll get the belt off and we'll just start unbolting the alternator. I'm sure it's burned up now. It smells burned. There it is right there. Oh, that's off. So that's the serpentine belt. You guys can see, like, my hands are all nasty. It's like really gummy and sticky, so it's just burned up. Unfortunately, just the way it smelled, I think it's already burned my alternator up. It's just absolutely piping hot, so I think I fried it. But it's still putting out power, so I don't know if I'm safe to like keep that on there and just clean the pulleys and put a new belt on, or if it's, I don't know. There's a lot of oil or transmission fluid spilled all over everything. It's just soaked down there, so. All right, got our brake cleaner. Thank you, Napa, once again. Shop towels. Probably should put some gloves on because the brake cleaner is freaking nasty. I'm an idiot. I should have tested my alternator before I took the belt off to make sure I was still getting power draw. I did fire up my truck camper. Has a Victron charging system, like a DC to DC. So my batteries of the truck and the alternator charge the house battery back there to the camper. And I checked that before I turned the engine off, and it was pulling 180 watts back there, which is good. So I think the alternator, maybe it's okay. Maybe it just got really hot. I'll just clean this up, throw a new belt on, and hopefully that's enough to do the thing. We'll see. Okay, clean them up. Oh yeah. Put it on, let the snake begin. So on the 7.3 in the front, there's actually a diagram for how to put your serpentine belt on. You can kind of just figure it out, but obviously you don't want to get it wrong. So once again, using a yoga mat to work on the truck. Actually, I haven't used it a single time to work out at all. So down the ground we go. Hopefully I don't have a hot drip of oil in my eyes. Here, like that. Around the fan. There she is. Make sure it's all seated properly. You gotta make sure all the belts are like really centered and seated good everywhere. Okay. That's it. Start it up and watch it explode. Hopefully the battery light just turns off. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Battery light turned off. See. Okay. Okay. Oh, so hot outside here. Back in business. We'll see what happens. If the alternator dies, it dies, but at least the belt is good for right now. Once again, shout out to Napa Auto Parts, back on the road. Actually, I had the spare part with me that time, but still, I had the brake cleaner. Well, folks, I think we're good. Battery light is off, and I think that solved it. So hopefully we're good to go. Hopefully my alternator is gonna be all right. This is pretty funny. So stopped to get all the bugs off the rig. And Eden's next door washing over here. This is Eden's first ever time washing her car at a public car wash. Look at those gloves. Leave me alone. You're actually getting it pretty good. There's bugs like that.
I feel like they're not coming off though.
Now you gotta like scrub. It's like washing a giant dish with a big public sponge that everyone uses. It's pretty good. It looks good though.
Do you add more time?
How do you add more time?
I don't know.
I couldn't figure it out on mine. Oh, I see. Okay.
You add like 3 more minutes?
Yeah, you're gonna need it. Man, I wish I would have found that button. You know, like I'm still like in teenager car wash mode. Like I'll try to go super fast and be as cheap as I can. Like sometimes you can actually like let it run out and keep using the foam brush and like stealing soap from this part of your car and transferring it. All right, fresh car wash so you guys can actually see out of the windshield again. We're on our way. All right, towards Sacramento we go. Okay, we're back on the road again. The battery light seems to be staying off, so hopefully we're good to go. All right, Sacramento, just barely escaping rush hour maybe, if we're lucky. We're back in the big cities. We'll be out of this thing soon though. Oh, a river that is, pretty big river. Well, that's not good. Alternator light just turned on again. We're gonna have to find our Napa and get an alternator, I can just tell right now. Yeah, you guys can see it is, my alternator's not charging anymore, so that's definitely what's going on. Go up in this little town up here. Gas is, diesel's $8 a gallon. That's $8.88 a gallon. That's actually insane. We're definitely not filling up here. But we're gonna go to Napa here, almost there. A cool old town, whatever this is. No idea. Some food trucks. Those are probably pretty good. Fireworks. Here's our Napa. Change this alternator, it should be fun. Alright, let's do it. Well, we just ate some lunch in Eden's camper. Went into Napa. It's the only Napa in the country that doesn't have an alternator. So, up the creek, we're gonna make another 11 miles up the road. And, oh, look who's texting. And go see if we can get an alternator from O'Reilly's before they shut down. There's no other Napas close that have one, so that's where we're going. All right, go make it 11 miles, and for whatever reason, the light's back off again. So, I know it's gonna come back on though, that alternator's starting to go. I can tell because I have no voltage. If you look there, I'm definitely not pulling much voltage, so. All right, y'all, good news. I think we're actually gonna make it. We're almost there, a mile away. All right, made it to Williams. And they're really about the cows and the milk. She's trying to find some milk for Eden. She's like really into 6% milk, which is kind of tough to find.
Take exit 577.
All right, there we go. I'm committing a sin. We're going to O'Reilly's. We don't have a choice. Let's go get an alternator. All right, pop the hood. And get to business. All right, we're outside of O'Reilly's now, and it is piping hot to the touch. Like literally, just a second almost burns your finger. So we're gonna take the belt back off, pull the alternator off, and go get one inside. Let's go.
And you said you're gonna bring in the core, right?
Yeah, Zach, yeah, I'll pull it really quick out there and bring it back in for you. I was just double checking this for that 95 F350. All right, here we go. Brand new alternator. Forget that breaker bar. Half-inch drive adapter, 15 millimeter. Should have a 15. There we go. We need a 15 mil so we can break tension on the idle pulley and get the belt off. And I think we need a 13 millimeter to actually remove the alternator. So we got those two. It's funny, I feel like I just did this. Okay, that's off. I need to pull my belt off there. So now we're gonna take off the pigtails here. This thing's so hot, I need to use like, to go get a screwdriver. I can't even touch that thing, it's so hot right now. All right, should be careful all this plastic stuff. I don't want to break it. Okay, here we go. Everything is loose. I don't know about this. That's good. Well, forget to unhook my batteries. That's pretty good. Those are 1/2 inch. Let's get those. Okay, 1/2 inch. Let's get the batteries off. That's why you unhook your batteries before you change your alternator. I'm an idiot. And to do that, I'm gonna take my ground off right here. That was funny. Can I get this in here? Of course I can. The ratcheting wrench. That's why you carry tools, kids, right here. Okay. Take that one off. Nope. Stay away. One battery, I'll take it off on this side. Do it yourself, eh? Okay. Shouldn't get shocked anymore, so that'll be good. Just leave it up there so it won't touch, maybe. Okay, it should be out. Super hot. Okay, there's old alternator. Okay. They didn't have any remanufactured ones, so this is a brand new one. There's the pulley. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Bunch of oil and crap right there. That's nice. That's what spilled and probably made it slip to begin with. There we go. Pretty simple though. You guys saw it's like just a few bolts holding her in. Nothing crazy. Not rocket science. You could do this too. I say that now and it doesn't line up. Nope, it's in. Third bolt. And I just noticed how hot the alternator is getting. Look at this. I did not have a burned up hood before. It's been getting super hot. It's insane. Got these torqued pretty good. For the last alternator I'll need for a while, knock on wood. Okay, got that back on. Got the plugs back in. Everything's tightened down. We're gonna get the belt on. So you just need a 15mm socket right there on the idler pulley, and you pull it towards the passenger side and see how it moves the arm like that. That loosens tension on the belt so you can slip it over the alternator. And see how that's not lined up totally, so you want to make sure the belt is totally on your pulleys. And when I pull tension over here, I can adjust the belt on the pulleys where it needs to be. Okay, let's put the batteries again. Okay. Look who's watching.
Here we are.
She's in. Look how pretty that is, like the cleanest thing in the engine. Hopefully that battery light turns off. I swear to whatever, it better turn off. We'll find out literally right now. Here's the old one, probably literally on fire. Happy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you did it?
We're good.
Heck yeah.
I don't know how long it's gonna last, but we're good right now.
We'll go 12 miles.
12 miles. A great success. All right, battery light's gone. The charging is up. It's like now the arrow is like where it usually is, where the O is, so I think we're good to go. Yep, see how it actually goes up and responds. Okay, anyway, on our way. Thank you, rallies. We're in motion again, baby. All right, 378 miles to Bend. We're gonna get there pretty late. Probably not tonight, honestly. Let's go get some fuel and get back on the highway. Okay, we just filled up and we're on our way towards Reading.
Then merge onto I-5 North.
I suppose I should share our plan right now. So we're heading towards Bend, where we're gonna go meet up with Rye and Hunter. You guys, if you look back a few episodes, you'll see Rye, and she's pretty fun. It's one of Eden's oldest friends. They've known each other like 20 odd years. Rye actually has her own channel called Rye in the Wind. You should check that out if you want. I'll try to link in this video if I remember. If not, you can look back and see it in my other videos. You'll see her. Anyway, we're gonna go meet those guys in Bend and get up to some outdoor stuff. And then we're on our way towards Seattle, Washington, where we're gonna get on a plane and fly back to Alaska to my other truck for the month. And I've got to throw a festival up there. I've got to play a show up there with the band. I'm gonna go catch salmon for the season. And then we'll come back down, we'll fly down back to the truck house here in Seattle and continue the road trip. So that's our plan. Anyhow, let's go. And that's super sad, y'all. I just checked my YouTube comments. I don't get to check them all or read them all, but I just saw that the bears, the mother bear that Eden and I were filming with the 2 cubs in Lake Tahoe, if you look back some videos, you'll see it. They just shot that mother bear and took both of the cubs into custody, into the zoo, essentially. I guess there's like a bear organization in the Tahoe area, and they had offered to come in and like professionally haze the bears and asked if they could just shut the campground down for a while so that the bears go away and don't get used to the food, or just use non-lethal force. And it's unfortunate they went in and shot the mother bear, so there goes that. But I don't know what the answer is to all that stuff, so it's kind of sad to see. There's a picture of her right there, the 2 cubs, and there's the article. Well, everything is functioning well. She's getting a good charge now. Alternator's working, so I think we're gonna be all right. Keep on cruising. I don't know a ton about the law here regarding bears and hazing, but I'm pretty sure California is a non-intervention state, which means you can't disrupt the animal whatsoever, almost no matter what it's doing. And I feel like that causes this kind of stuff to happen, which is really sad, but I don't know. That stuff wouldn't happen in Alaska. I know we haze bears and move things on up there, so. All right, this is the first true test. Like climbing, it's freaking hot outside. Transmission temperature sensor is working as far as I know. Here's Shasta Lake, beautiful out. Transmission temp's getting pretty warm though. Climbed it to 205 and it was just like a little hill, so we'll see. We just popped over Shasta recreation area and the pass and everything. We're in the north side of the pass now and heading towards wherever we're gonna get tonight. I think we'll go maybe another 60 miles or so and stop at a BLM dispersed camping area. It's free camping. We're getting there, slow and steady, baby. Transmission's doing great. Temperature has been, I think, a pretty accurate read for the most part, so hasn't exploded yet. Nothing smoking, so I think we're good. Keeping up with the trucks. Obviously a beautiful evening out. We're probably gonna drive till a little bit after dark. Maybe we'll make it before dark though, we'll see. 39 miles away to the dispersed campings. That's such a sweet Ford. Oh my God, I don't know what that was. It's probably I'd say mid-70s dent side Ford. It was pretty rad. Transmission temp's getting pretty warm, but hopefully we're up to the pass top almost. I definitely need to stop when it gets to like 220. Let her cool down a little bit. Welcome to Weed, California. Beautiful evening out. I think we're good on fuel, right? Yeah, good enough. Keep on cruising. Definitely try to get to Oregon. The diesel will be a little bit cheaper. That was so wild. I saw like $8.88 a gallon way back there. It's actually fairly reasonable now. Freaking $5 a gallon. It'd be nice getting back to Alaska where it's like $3.30 a gallon. At least it was. 2 miles away. Sun just went down. So hopefully this is gonna work. There's a rest area we just passed right back there, but they had it all coned off, so that's not a second resort, last resort option. All right, found our camping spot. Hopefully Eden can fit in back here. I'll show you all in a minute here. We have arrived at camp. You can see the highway, see that truck right there? It's not far away, but we're in an interesting spot. I'll just turn on my reverse lights real quick so you can kind of see where we're at. So. Oh, sharp splinters. Yeah, we're like just chilling in the woods. Very dry here. There's a little road over there. This is like a BLM dispersed site. It's like literally 90 degrees in this camper right now. We need to open up the vents, suck some of this heat out here, hang the keys up. And we are home for the night, kids. Pretty cozy, huh? Small, but it's what it needs to be. I feel a lot better sleeping with that thing right there, for sure. Anyway. Catch you guys in the morning, and we'll continue on to Bend. I've made a special request today. Just waking up.
video uploaded last night, so that's good. Yep, another jet boil moment. I think we camped out some guy's yard. This is the dispersed camping spot.
Yeah, getting out of here is gonna be really fun.
Yeah.
Really excited for that.
That's right, you get the skills. Back the trailer up.
I think I can swing it there.
Yeah.
We'll see. I've gotten him over onto jet boil water in the morning, and then he's gotten me over onto cream in my coffee sometimes. So now my mug is disgusting because it's just had cream in it, unwashed for like 4 days.
Yeah, it's good. Wait till it's in there for half a year like that.
Oh, good. That's awesome. I'm really looking forward to
Look how
that.
fast that boiled.
Yeah.
Well, I need to get my coffee ready. Good. Definitely buying some thumb coffee today. Excited. Coffee is rolling, and we're gonna be rolling ourselves pretty soon. We have about 250 miles to go until we reach Bend, Oregon. We're gonna go there and do some video stuff to prepare to release a YouTube video tomorrow and do some recreation. I'm gonna take you guys to do some kind of fun stuff out there, and it's a great place to meet other van life folks. So we're gonna go camp out in the BLM land there for a little bit before we're heading north, towards Seattle and towards Alaska. Your boots walking. There it is.
You startled me.
It's pretty good. So that's kind of, Oregon dirt is awkward to walk in. It's like really airy and spongy, and you'll just sink. I don't know if you noticed that walking around. I'm in Descent and Bend, like half the vans in the parking lot were getting stuck, just parking the stuff like we're on right now.
Really?
Yeah, if you get a two-wheel drive van, you just get stuck in this stuff. Fire the old girl up. Oh yeah. So glad that Alternator resolved everything yesterday. Let's give it a go. Beautiful. This thing's starting a lot better than it used to. I think it might just be the fact that I'm just like using the truck a lot and it didn't get used for a really long time, but transmission temp. See if that's accurate. I don't know if it is 133. Let's check it really quick. Use the infrared gun. When my transmission temperature wasn't working, I was using the infrared gun as like a fail proof. 64. I think it's 66 degrees out here. Then it says 138. I know it's not 138 degrees because it's cold out this morning, so it's not totally accurate yet. Okay, let's see here. Power station, otherwise known as the footrest, is right there. And put this stuff up in the fridge. Yeah. Okay. This will fit actually. I don't know if it will. Yeah, it won't. Maybe it will a little bit. I don't know. Not great. Kind of doesn't fit. I'm gonna force it in there, see what that does. And crazy. We're gonna be back in Alaska in a week, and I'm meeting up with Johnny Longs and Dwayne, like half my band, to play a show in front of probably about 5,000 people, and we're probably not gonna get to practice, so that'll be fun. Played an instrument in months. All right, let's go. It's dusty. All right, coffee, eating stuff to her. Get out of here.
We've been passing a ton of wildland fighter trucks, so hopefully we're gonna be all right. There's not a ton of smoke in the air, a little bit of haze, so I think we're okay, but there's a lot of fires going on right now, super dry. I guess like a freaking fifth of Alaska is on fire. We had like really unseasonably hot weather. I think Fairbanks hit a record 100 degrees the other day. Hopefully it won't be too bad when we get to Alaska next week. We'll see. Well, they're not messing around in farm country out here. Just going at it. Working in the fields. Cruising along. We've got, I think, about 200 miles to be in Bend, so we should be there early afternoon if all goes well. Hopefully this new mic setup is working and you guys can hear me. It's my mic right up there. Tilt it down towards me a little more. It's one of those lab mics. I actually had a whole bunch of you guys ask in the comments why Eaton and I are traveling in separate vehicles, and that's because we met up from different sides of the country. She's from Florida, I'm from Alaska, so she drove that Airstream in the Jeep from Florida, and I drove down from Alaska. We met about halfway across the country in Arizona for Overland Expo, and then we've been traveling around. But what we're gonna do here soon is ditch both the vehicles at a friend's house, not too far from the Seattle area, and it's a good safe place to keep it, big private property, so don't have to worry about anything. We're gonna leave the rigs for about a month and go back to Alaska for the month of July. And there's a whole bunch of stuff we're getting up to that you guys will be coming along for. A lot of adventures up there, meeting up with friends and throwing a festival. And as you guys know, I have my old blue truck up there, so that's why I have 2 rigs. It's because number one, if one breaks down, I have another truck to continue making YouTube content for you guys, which is my livelihood, so I have to do that. Or situations like this. So now, for instance, I can leave this truck down here in Seattle with the truck house, fly up to Alaska really quick, do some stuff up there, and I have my other blue truck to do that stuff in, then fly back down and finish off the road trip. So it's been really convenient for stuff like that. It actually saves me money. That would be like a big round trip to go all the way up there and back just for the month of July to throw the festival, which this will be the 18th year I've thrown this festival, so I feel I'm not obligated to do it, but I just want to be there to do it. People enjoy it, they kind of expect it now at this point, so I'll get back to do that. So anyway, that's why we're traveling separately but together at the same time. And we'll figure it out in the future, but it's working well right now, so that's what we're doing. We just passed by an agricultural checkpoint back there, so I am assuming that we are about to be officially in Oregon. Oh, there it is. Doris, probably Oregon. Maybe California, I don't know. Maybe a split town. It's a cool looking town. Old farm town, looks like it's got a bunch of history. Woo. Definitely never been in this town before, this is all new. Protect California from invasive pests. That's exactly what it's talking about. That's an agricultural stop back there. I haven't seen a state line saying California or Oregon yet, so I'm assuming we're still in California. Lower Oregon gas prices 6 miles ahead. Sounds good to me. Sorry, Cali. No offense. Well, we just crossed over into Oregon. Just happened, so here we go. Not super far from Bend. Got maybe 150 miles or so. This is pretty crazy. It's right over the highway, the road. There it is, just crossed over to Oregon. It's like $1 cheaper a gallon already for diesel. Still pretty expensive in Oregon, the fuel. Looks like we're gonna be passing through Klamath Falls pretty soon, which I think is a pretty large town. I feel like I got a good hamburger there once, I can't remember. If you guys know any good burger joints in kind of the Bend and Klamath area, let me know. I might swing by one of them on my way back through. Ooh, they're not messing around with the timber industry here, man. Look at that. Medford. I think Medford is actually where Highway Products boxes are built. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the zone. Absolutely massive lake over here. I guess it's Klamath Lake. How far are we? 130 miles from Bend. We're kind of getting there. It's gonna be nice to get in some cooler weather. I don't know how much cooler, but it's not gonna be 100 degrees like California, I don't think. Knock on wood. See snow in the mountains over there. The peaks. All right, we made it to Bend, Oregon, folks. About 3.5 miles away from the park. And we'll go try to find a place to park and go hit the coffee shop, do some video stuff, and find a camping spot for the night. We'll get some recreation to do this week. We're taking y'all on some adventures.
Well, guys, guess what? We're gonna use the oven today and make ourselves a pizza. There we go, off to a good start. Okay, so we're gonna go there. I think you have to hold this down, just like my old one. It has an igniter though. You just twist that thing and it ignites it. So that ignites something. Yes, it did. Keep holding this down for about 10 seconds, probably like my old one, and then I'll turn it on to 450 and then watch the flame do its thing. Bam. Pretty rad. Just let that preheat. We're doing a homemade pizza. So Eden's bringing over some dough and we're gonna load it up with some pizza sauce and cheese and good stuff. Throw it in and do that thing. We're camped out in Bend, Oregon right now in a BLM campsite. Free camping. Mountain bike trails up right there. And gonna do a little bit of boating tomorrow. Might actually rain today though. Also just noticed that I have an extremely flat tire on my bike, so we'll have to deal with that in a minute here. All right, we'll get that pizza in there. Eden and I picked up some pizza dough from Trader Joe's, I believe, and pizza sauce and Trader Joe's cheese. All super good stuff, so should be awesome. But the sun is going down. Got ourselves a day tomorrow. Just pop my head in that lantern again. I love doing that. What was I gonna do here? Oh yeah, pizza. I smell it. It smells really good. Let's check it out. Oh. 5 minutes. The cheese melts my way. All right, let's check this Mamba Jamba out again. Let's see here, what do we got? Oh, it's hot. That's hot. I think we are there. Let's call that good. Baked it for about 20 minutes. Once again, this is pizza dough from Trader Joe's. They've got it right there in the store. Just throw it down, roll it out like you want. And just Trader Joe's cheese and Trader Joe's, their pizza sauce is absolutely delicious. Bon appetit. We're gonna let that cool off and do some eating. This has been a really awesome road trip this round. I probably look tired because I am tired. Just been editing all day and driving a whole bunch of it and dealing with the breakdown stuff yesterday, but been a really awesome road trip, and we're gonna come back and complete it, but we're gonna be flying back to Alaska next week. It's like less than a week. Pretty nuts. So I want to get up there, get to do some stuff to the house, a little bit of work there, and just relax too, because I haven't done that very much, obviously, and also get on some adventures. So that's what's up. No, all right, looks a little funny, but cheese just pulled over there. It's all good though. It's gonna be good pizza. Let's dig in. Yeah, that sounds crunchy right there. If not, we'll just throw it back in. I think it'd be all right. Ooh. Oh yeah, too good. All right, I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, world. Off to Bend. And by that I mean we're gonna drive a couple miles down the road. Toss this pizza. Pretty much killed it last night between Eden and I. You guys can see the transmission temp. That's not accurate. It's not 185 degrees right now, so I don't know what's up with it. It's still not working right. Right, in downtown Bend, heading towards the coffee shop, the Thump Coffee. We're gonna get some coffee and release this video premiere. Some Ross Monster stuff over here is pretty cool. All right, all coffee out. Premiere's done. Gonna go head back to the camper. Forgot to tell you guys too, this is the One Wheel S Series GT. All right, we're gonna get Eden out for a ride and myself out for a ride because it's time to go work out. So let's go check these trails out. There's the bikes. Get these wheels off and get fix a flat tire here, but we'll get that going. Look who's putting on some fancy new pedals. Actually, not even fancy, just big enough to actually put her feet on. These little tiny guys. Awesome bike. So this is the Canyon Spectral. This is what they call a mullet, this bike. So it's got a 29-inch front tire, big old front tire, and a smaller rear tire, like 27.5. Just meant to be able to rally down trails, be comfortable, and still pedal uphill really nice. That's what they designed it for.
I'm gonna follow immediately.
Yeah, there's a chance, absolutely a chance. Luckily, we're at Phil's Trailhead area, which is BLM camping land in Bend, and great place to learn how to mountain bike. Great place to stab a pedal with a plier because you hate it so much. She's doing good. Yeah, meanwhile, yeah, she's doing that, putting her pedals on. I just fixed my flat over here, and trail is like right here. It's literally running, you can see it like right there, 30 feet away. So beautiful evening out though. She just finished doing a video premiere right there in the chairs, and tomorrow morning we're gonna get out for a bike ride and a paddle. It's fun.
What wrenches do I need?
Oh yeah, over here. Show you where the wrenches are. Yep, get ready for stuff to fly out at you. You never know what it's gonna be. It's Randy. Quad to action fall out.
These ones?
You should show your dad this box here.
Yeah, I'm sure my dad would love this. Dad, you're gonna love this so much. This is so well organized and good. It doesn't give you anxiety at all. This one? These ones?
Yeah, millimeter, yep. Not sure, should be those.
It's so cold outside.
I know. It's actually gold. Just pull that off. It just pops up. There you go. They actually make something called a pedal wrench, which is like a really narrow-headed wrench that goes in there easy, so hopefully those fit in good enough. 15? Oh, look at that. And then one of these sides is reverse threaded.
Yeah,
I always forget which one.
I know it's like that for motorcycle, but...
Yep. It's gonna be one way or the other. There you
okay,
go.
so then that one will go forward.
Yep.
Which one? This
Oh
one?
no, it might say right or left. I think they say right or left in the pedals. You have to look. It might have been on the box.
I mean, it makes
What does
sense
it
that
say
this
on
would
the
be upright, right? You want these things upright, right?
Yes.
Then that would be this
Yeah.
one.
Okay. It's do like a good put your weight into it just a little bit.
Okay.
There you go. See how it feels really quick. Yep, that's good. That's it.
All right.
You're gonna put your wheel on. Hopefully. So usually a lot of bikes you have to put this thing through and use tools to tighten it back up. But this is like quick release, so
Nice.
it just makes it nice because you're gonna be taking this on and off a lot. Your fork got all scraped up there.
Oopsies.
That's right.
It's just aesthetic, right?
Yep. This whole bike's gonna beat up soon.
I feel like all of our stuff gets kind of beat up.
It does.
I feel like we're kind of beat up.
Yeah, quickly you should just twist in and we're beat up. And then remember this seat, you push on that. And
Oh, wow.
it does that. So when you go downhill, you're sitting down, you just press that button while you're sitting down, the seat shrinks, and then the seat's way away from your butt.
Gotcha.
All the off-roady stuff, and then when you want to back up, you just
Sweet. Okay.
like that.
Now I rate it.
Yep, front brake, rear brake, and gears right there, up and down.
I don't know how to do gearing on a
Hands it to
mountain
play with
bike at
it.
all.
Yeah.
Just
push
play with
buttons.
it?
Yeah,
Push buttons? I don't know.
that's so good. Cowboy boots and mountain bike. You go for a little ride? Yeah, let's do it back here so no one can see.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe this way, behind, totally behind the rigs.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Are you embarrassed by me too?
No, not at all. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, here we go. This is Eden, this is bicycle. Just start moving and pedaling at the same time. There you go. And then remember your right hand shifts up and down. You look like you're 7 years old. This is good. I know. This is pretty good. You literally look like you're 7 years old with the seat that low. It's so good. This is Christmas morning and Eden's first bike. The sun is going down. We just finished video premieres. Eden just finished hers. And the bike's all ready to rock for tomorrow. So fired up on that. I had this intermittent flat tire that just became full-time flat. So fixed that up, got another 4 ounces of tire goop in there, so that's holding now. And then we get, that's nice, little van lifing. We'll get Eden's bike here, this Canon Spectral. Pretty fired up to get this thing out tomorrow. Nice beginner trails right here in Bend, so the sounds of nature. Anyway, we're going to set up the bed, and I think we're actually just gonna chill and watch a movie tonight, so pretty excited about that. I don't watch many movies. I do have TV in here, and now this is like a smart TV, so it'll hook to like Wi-Fi and whatnot, but it has DVD player, 12 volt. I don't know, I just very rarely watch TV. I feel like there's always something else to be doing or something to be producing or be productive or whatever, which is not good. It's good to chill every now and then, so that's what we're gonna do. Chill and eat some ice cream, watch a movie. Anyway, let's set this bed up. Oh yeah. Some of you guys that are new to the channel might not have seen how the bed system works in here. These couches are 6 feet long, and they both turn into slat beds, basically. So what I do is shuffle everything around like you do in every camper, but you just lift this couch right here. And I don't know if you guys can see this. I'll pull you over here. But I just made these, I didn't make the cushions. I bought like a 4-inch memory foam and a 2-inch memory foam cushion, sewed a sheet around them to sew them together, threw my sheepskin on, and that's that. Same thing here, just a couple cushions, and this is what makes the bed. So you get a slat system like this up top. I actually have a video on how to do a slat bed system too, but the slats are down here. You just lift on that, and then you lift on this piece of plywood right there. All the bedding is stored under here. Pull that out. I'll show you how to do that, and then we'll pull the bed into bed mode. So kind of like this. So it's kind of cool, so you can store all your bedding out of the way, which keeps it clean out of the way. Okay. Put this stuff over here so you guys can kind of see what's going on a little more with the bed. It's a very simple slat system right here. That's what it looks like right there. So it just slides in and out like that. So you basically just slide this over like that. And see how it's sitting on the wall back there? You're kind of just sitting on the wall and sliding along the wall. And you just slide the mattress over, the cushions over, and then I'll turn into one on this side. And then I also made this a slat on this side. It's the same deal. Just get a little support leg right here. And you just slide that over. Same deal, you can see the slat right there. But anyway, you need like a bigger lens so you can see it. Pull these together. Yay. Slide this over. Good. Slide this over. And see, you just push this little back cushion down, and it smashes all the foam together and just keeps it nice and tight and pretty close to an actual cozy mattress. So that's what's going on. Flops in the bed. It's nice. Get those off. There goes that one. Ukulele keeps trying to play itself. That's good. And the bedding just makes it feel much more cozy and bed-like. Anyhow, that is the bed in bed mode. Not too bad, but you can see like the legs right there together. Extremely comfortable. And it turns into basically a, I'd say, pretty much queen size bed. So not too bad. All right, see you all in the morning. How's it going?
I did it!
Oh, nice. You can top her off. Nice. There it goes. We're heading to run the Deschutes River. I think it's the Deschutes, pretty sure, yes. Running through Bend, downtown Bend. Say again?
I don't even know what river we're going.
You don't even know what river? I don't know where we're going, really. We're just walking boats around a city. Eden's literally wearing my shoes. Size 11. That's pretty good.
Yeah, they fit really good.
Yeah, Rye's missing half her paddle.
duct taped together. This is gonna go well. Anyway, we'll see what happens. There's this is the Bend downtown Whitewater Park run. So we went a little bit above where you usually go. We could just go like Mad Max and some other boaters out there and like steal their proper size boots.
Yeah,
And,
all right.
yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, we'll pirate their stuff. Pirate you a full-size paddle. Hey, you have ninja. You have size 11 shoes on.
I know. It's nice.
I'm so glad you don't have feet that long. It'd be crazy.
Giant clown shoes.
Yeah.
You have a clown shoe. You have a very tiny clown shoes over there.
All right. How's that mini paddle?
It doesn't reach the water. Are you recording?
Yeah, like so you're actually gonna be in your knees all the way.
No, man.
I'll
It's
switch
just-
up with you anytime.
Oh yeah.
It's just this.
Just throw your lower back out.
It's just, it's a yoga pose, you know? It's really working the quads.
Yeah, you're doing some quads for sure.
It's working.
Just put a weight belt on. It's gonna be really funny when that duct tape comes loose. You need like the old Witch of the West costume right now or something. Get that stance. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's kind of like algae or whatever they can get their hands on. Kind of greenies. Gonna get this on film. It should be good. Wait for it. Whoa. Oh, there it is. Oh, I was waiting on that.
Because she was getting a little too sassy with the splashing.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Thank you guys for the entertainment. She hit the bottom. All right, we have arrived at the Whitewater Park. Hey, be all right. It has a solid like spray up the nose. So much water up the nose. You try. I mean, worst case, you just fall off and blast downstream. Oh yeah. Oh, it's gonna get her. Yeah. Oh yeah. She got it. Yeah. I'll be missing a paddle. That'll be fun. Has to start floating down. That was good. You caught the wave with your body.
With my belly.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. There you go.
Thanks.
A little water up the nose.
Oh, yeah. The mosquitoes now. We're all really loving our decision and not cold at all. This is great. Thanks, Tim. It was so hot this afternoon, too. What went wrong?
What'd you think?
There's totally water.
Really cold.
Yeah, it's pretty cold. Oh, yeah.
Good morning, y'all. We are starting our day and leaving Bend, and we're heading out. We got some stuff to do today out kind of like out in the middle of the Cascades, and then working our way north towards Seattle and getting ready to head towards Alaska soon here. Good up pack rafting yesterday, as you guys saw. It was pretty fun. We're heading towards Bend right now. I'm gonna go do some laundry. Eden's gonna do some too. She also has it's going to be a flat tire. She ran over some kind of nail in the parking lot somewhere or on a street, and her tire was like a little bit low this morning, and we had to roll forward and we found it. So I do have a plug kit, but my compressor is not doing what it's supposed to right now, so I need to fix that. But we'll just, luckily we're right here in town, so we'll go get her plugged up and reflated on our way towards the McKenzie River area. We're heading to the tire shop. We just got some coffee at Thump Coffee in downtown Bend, and we're gonna go another couple miles. And this is where we're hopefully going to get Eden's tire fixed. If not, I can take my ARB air compressor apart really quick and finish wrapping it in Teflon tape. It needs some on there because the fitting's leaking. And then we can just fix it ourselves with a plug kit. But since we're right here in town, we'll try to do a shop. Yep. Guess whose turn it is now? You see it's in, when you get to it, it's like right here in this outer strip right there. Perfect. Look like a staple. Well, that's pretty rad. They totally hooked her up here at Point S. I gave Eden a free patch, so that's pretty cool. Threw a plug in and just put us on our way. It's a big shout out to the boys, Point S. Actually, we use Point S up in Alaska, like I was saying, at the driver's ed place, so pretty cool. Anyway, on the road, we're gonna go do some laundry and work our way out of Bend. It is laundry day. I'm gonna go right here to Bend, to that little washable laundry place. Alright, it's pretty cool right now. By that you mean everybody has seen it? They keep too much random stuff in pockets. Here. You see, we're doing laundry. All right, y'all, so let's try some stuff. I'm gonna get out my laptop here. My gauge, it's reading better, but it's still not accurate, the temperature gauge. So I believe we can update this entire thing. Okay, we're gonna update this gauge and see if that will fix the temp reading. So let's see what happens. Okay, finally figured out the transmission temperature sensor. And by finally figured it out, I mean Eden figured it out. Right here.
No.
He's a mechanic.
He's lying.
Yep.
He's lying. No.
Yep, I just updated the system. I've been trying everything. It's been reading the wrong temperature forever, blah, blah, blah. I updated it and just instantly, like, she showed up right when I was in the middle of the update, so I didn't, like, look into it any further.
He's just trying to get in with my dad.
Yeah.
He's just trying to make himself look good to my dad.
It's working. Anyway, she, yeah. If you guys have never used ChatGPT, it's insane for fixing vehicles. It's like one of the best mechanics in the world. It just has like, it looks at all the options all the way across the internet, weighs everything out and tells you probably what's wrong, and it's usually freaking right. And of course, right now it was right. When I did that update, it gave my gauge a whole bunch of new options, and it allowed it to connect to the proper sensor that wasn't even on there before. So it's connected into like the stock transmission temperature sensor in the PCM and not the edge sensor that they make that's separate, that has nothing to do with your solenoid pack or anything. where it ties in. So I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna be quiet now. Anyway, I think it's working. We'll see. Let's go. All right, been nice, Ben, but we are out of here. This town is definitely way more insane early summer like this, midsummer. This town's definitely way more insane in the middle of the summer like this, but we're gonna be back at some point in the fall. We'll see. Gauge is looking better now. I think it's probably the correct temperature, so hopefully that's right. It's still pretty warm, but it's operating temperature, so hopefully we're good. This is beautiful. We're driving through kind of the middle of the Cascades, I believe. Where we just passed Sisters a while back. I don't know if this is the Cascade Range. I'm not totally sure, but beautiful. Beautiful forest here in Oregon. McKenzie River is right beside us over there. We're upside McKenzie River Trail, or we're on our way there at least, to maybe go mountain biking, I'm hoping. We'll go see. And hopefully do some paddling if we got time. Beautiful trees. All right, hopefully we can find some dispersed camping up here. We're gonna find out. It says we arrived, but there's a couple spots back there. Slim pickings. It's like a Saturday in the middle of the summer, so you know how that goes. Beautiful lake down there. Anyway, this is what you do sometimes. We didn't find a spot here, so Eugene having to back up here. We're still looking. We'll find something in a little bit here. Good old Oregon. We've been searching for like an hour and a half for any camping spot. Everywhere is just totally taken. We're just like Forest Service Road after Forest Service Road looking, but we'll find something eventually. It's beautiful out here. There's just too many humans. So many humans. We're still going. We're pretty deep back here. So we're definitely like maybe 10 miles in or something. Just kind of a pull out there. Not very flat though. Find something eventually. If not, then okay, Lord have mercy. We just found something. It's a gravel pit, but take what you can get. It's the only campsite in Oregon left right now, across from a rockfall. I'm not gonna camp over there for good reason, even though there's a fire pit. I'm gonna get tagged. Here's Eden, rolling in. I think this will probably work. What do you think? Sketchy? I crushed that rock. Yeah, it looks a little shady, eh? You just trying to get level back here. All right, we are all geared up. We're drying gear out, and this is our camping spot for the night. Not too bad. It's the only camping spot in Oregon left currently. We'll get a few more days here. We're gonna drop off the vehicles tomorrow at a buddy's house, and then gonna leave them behind for a little bit, head to Alaska, and then we'll be back. Anyway, I just realized actually we need to dry the pack rafts out, so let's get those down. Bringing these pack rafts on the plane, so dry out. And I think this pack raft actually has a leak in the bulkhead, which is the footrest. Like the footrest, I think this guy is leaking, so we need to deal with that. And Eden is cooking up some lamb tonight in an Instapot. Pretty good. So I'm gonna go grab that stuff for her right now. Let's see if we can patch this up tonight and find out where it's leaking. Hope it's not leaking from the valve itself right there. I think Rye and Hunter are heading this way to camp out with us, but I don't know for sure. Let's see. Lamb shoulder. Salad. Oh, dang. Good. Some Trader Joe's stuff going on here. So I might do some ravioli with the lamb shoulder. Be pretty good either way. Trader Joe's is like one of my new favorite places to shop. Everything's delicious. It's actually pretty freaking cheap too, shockingly enough. Maybe enough juice to do it?
I think so. sure this will get all the bugs really interested in us.
Yeah. Yep, the bears will be here any second.
Hopefully it's tasty though.
I think it'll be good.
Lamb sounds good. It's like one of my favorite meats actually.
It's gonna go bad in my fridge too if I don't eat it, so. Camped on a road. It's not bad. I moved over here because I believe Rye's coming. I'm not totally sure. Just threw the pack rafts over there. See that spot across from us. It's actually not too bad. We've had 3 cars and 1 side-by-side drive by the last 2 hours, so not too bad. Anyway, hopefully the stuff will be dry for the plane tomorrow. And we were gonna go biking today, but we could not find a camping site. We passed the trailhead down there on the main road. It was like, I don't know, 4 o'clock-ish in the afternoon. And I was like, I should probably go find a campsite because it's Saturday, so everyone's gonna be looking for one like soon when they're done recreating. So we cruised up here to a suggested dispersed site, which is way back down there, like 15 miles down there. That was full, of course. Just for the fun of it, we checked all the campgrounds. All the campgrounds are reserved, all 3 of them up here. Like, not a single site available. There's been people in every single pullout until right here. So this is the first available thing back here. Like I was saying, perhaps the only camping spot left in Oregon. I think the Instapot would get lamb cooking in there, lamb chops, and then Eden's doing some eggplant, which he's about to bring over. Because I got the oven, believe it or not. No oven in the Airstream, but no truck house has the oven, so we're gonna throw it in here. Then we'll have some dinner, and maybe those guys will be showing up by then. It's been a fun experience too, just traveling with someone else in a different rig, kind of planning out where you're going next, thinking of adventures, thinking of the friends you want to meet along the way. It's been a different experience for me. I hear something. It's like a fire alarm. Oh yeah. What's going on in here?
I'm making garlic bread. I think I might need you to open this. I can never do it.
All right, we're good. Just a little fire alarm. Too bad the sun's going down. I was really hoping to get bit by a freaking horsefly again. Yeah. How many ticks can you get in the woods? Oh, look at that. The bug just landed on my fire starter. All right, we're gonna get ourselves a little fire going. Ow. You guys are probably like, man, this guy sucks at making fires. Ah. Yes, sir. Yeah, I messed my shot up. Let's do one of these.
Can't do it. Oh, yeah. Want to do it?
Are you trying to do an aerial kick?
No, heel click.
You can do one of those. Finally a fire. He's been a fire band for like a month. Not quite, but he's been a fire band for a while, so. He just realized we have hot dogs. I feel bad, we have all this food that I definitely need to consume within 24 hours, so. I guess I can throw it away, but I don't like wasting food.
It's looking good.
Looking good?
Mm-hmm. Should be really good.
Oh man, look at that lamb.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be delicious, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go
cheesy
get,
garlic bread stuff.
Serving stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we should have carried this all over to the fire, huh? Look at the garlic. How yummy that looks. It's all like.
That does look awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I should cut it, maybe? You think you can handle like a whole thing on your
Oh yeah, we're good. Just don't look at me when I'm eating it. This is all time. This is crazy like pizza dough, garlic bread combo. Eden had some leftover pizza dough, so made some crazy good garlic bread. Absolute ton of garlic on it, but super delicious. And this lamb is insane. Lamb's always good. Just never eat it for whatever reason. Anyway, that's where we are. And yes, those are Crocs and socks. That's right. All right, y'all, we're gonna call it a night. We'll see y'all in the morning. Heading to Alaska really soon. Packing up, getting ready to head to Seattle, and getting on a plane to AK in about 36 hours. Let's get rolling. I'd say my transmission temp sensor is definitely working now. Just started the truck. It says it's 71 degrees, so that is a good sign. All right, y'all, we're out of here. So we're on a Forest Service road, and Onyx Off-Road actually has good Forest Service road maps, so we're gonna go check them out really quick. So looking down here, let's see where we're at here. We're where this blue dot is right there. So let's zoom in. There's the gravel pad we camped in right there, and the cliff and everything. It's on this Forest Service road, Blue River 1500, and you can see it shows all these cool trails off to the side. There's one right there. There's lots of four-wheel drive trails, but we're on Forest Service road, which is green in this. We're kind of like halfway in the mountains right now, so I don't know if it's faster. We need to go to a Bass Pro Shop to grab a bag to put all the pack rafts and all that stuff in for Alaska. So we need to get to Eugene over here, and we're kind of halfway in between the Forest Service road here and down here, the main ones that go out to the highway. I'm gonna type in Bass Pro Shop here, navigate, Onyx navigation, and it is telling us to go, it's like the southern route, and you can see how it lights up as blue. That's the way it wants us to go. So we're gonna follow that out of here, heading towards Eugene and on out to Bass Pro Shop. The cool part about Onyx is I can actually save this map. So as soon as I turn Starlink off there, I'm gonna lose service and I won't have maps anymore. So Google Maps will stop working, but Onyx will actually save the maps and store them, save my directions. That way when I turn it off, I still have all the details, all the little side trails and stuff. So pretty cool. We're gonna hit the road, let's do it. On the road, here we go. One thing I will tell you about Onyx Off-Road is when you're in really remote areas, it works better than Google Maps. Like for instance, when we were in Barrow, Google Maps was not helping at all hardly, and it turned on Onyx to get us out of there quick. So one thing to consider is when you're getting out into the boonies like this, you just download the area on Onyx Off-Road. As you can tell, I have no cell service right now at all, but I've still got my mapping, good to go. Anyway, we're in Eugene right now, just coming into Eugene. So we're gonna go by Bass Pro Shop because I have no bag to fly my stuff home with me. I'm gonna bring the pack rafts, all the paddling gear for the Whitewater Festival I'm throwing. I have to bring music equipment because our band has a couple shows. I've got a lot of stuff to bring, unfortunately. Made it to Bass Pro Shop. We're gonna roll in there and hopefully they got a duffel bag so I can fit pack rafts and all that kind of paddling gear and whatever into the same bag so we can put it on the plane tomorrow. All right, north to Portland, kids, north to Portland. Need to just give my old bandmate Josie a call. I'm gonna meet up with her on the way back through when we come back south. Get to catch her on the way south this round. So I'm gonna hurry. All right, let's hit the highway. One thing, I wasn't expecting so much traffic in Portland on a Sunday. Really imagine that. I tell you one thing, man, I'm looking forward to Alaska. I don't think I'm gonna miss all this traffic at all. Entering Washington, here we are. We are getting there. We'll get about 30-ish miles and we'll be at the place where we're gonna leave the vehicles for a little bit. I'm gonna get ready to fly out, pack up. It'd be nice to be home in Alaska for a little bit. I'm gonna try to look awake. Super tightly, all this crap. We brought everything. We got it all. We get zero sleep. Truck is 2,500 miles away, basically, and we're in Anchorage, Alaska. Well, here we are, back home. Old Matt Alaska Cabin Adventures, good buddy, gave us a lift from the airport, and day one, this started right up. And we took it into town, got mail and all that stuff yesterday, but I went to fire up the truck, which hasn't started in exactly a month and a half, and totally wouldn't fire up at all. I'm hoping it's just the batteries. Looks like there was no charge to them, so they're brand new batteries. Brand new, but maybe a little less than a year and a half old. So I'm gonna bring those back today, see if I can trade them in for new ones, and hopefully it starts. Luckily those batteries were under warranty, so we just picked up the replacements, and now we're gonna throw them back in. I hope she starts. Without smashing everything. All right, there's one battery. Let's go get the other one. Throw it in this side, and we'll fire it up. That's coming off too. Have to deal with that. All right, get this other one in. Going to crank her down. Hope to God she fires up. For those that don't know, this old blue truck has been through the absolute ringer, which is why I get the red one, because I was just having too many problems with this. Then I mostly fixed the problems, and then the engine blew, and this entire truck would have been a paperweight if I did not put a new engine in it, so I decided to drop a new engine in. All right, here we go, moment of truth, y'all. See if she fires up. 2 new batteries. I really hope that's the issue. If it's not, I have absolutely no idea, and we go down that rabbit hole. She should start though. Ever since Different Strokes put the new engine in, she's been pretty darn reliable, so I'm gonna bank on it starting. Keep in mind, I've not started this truck in a month and a half, so there we go. Woo. She's been happier. She started though. Running great. Look how smooth that is.